everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talk RGV. I'm your host, Mike Singletary. With me, as always, is my co-host, Jerry Garza.
What up, mate?
How's it going, Jerry?
Going, man.
How are you handling the heat
It's hot, dude. I'm not handling it well.
these past few days, man? It's been like 100. On Wednesday, I remember seeing in my car, it was 108.
Yeah, when I left, I don't know how accurate the thermometer in my car is, but it's at 120 something. I don't know.
Oh, no, that's Death Valley.
I was laughing. I was like, relax. I don't think it's that hot.
Chiflado tu carro.
I know. Get me out of here, man.
Get you out of here.
We're under the techito we're at all the time,
He
man.
wants a little garage.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. This is episode 69, Jerry. No jokes.
Nice.
No joke. Noise.
Nice.
Episode 69, man, for all y'all keeping track. And this,
Only Mike keeps track because I never keep track.
and this marks the last paper of my little notepad.
So you had 69 pages there, huh?
Well, I used another one. I think I had this lost for a few
Oh.
episodes, but yeah, it should be around 50 pages,
All right.
50, 60. So how's your weekend going, Jerry?
It's going good, man.
You're doing
I'm watching a lot of the Olympics.
It's the wrap up. No, isn't it?
Yeah,
The wrap up is on Sunday.
Right now it's Saturday. Obviously, this is going to air on Tuesday, but so I don't know what's happened in the rest of the games yet. But today we got a couple of gold. Today we got the gold medal for the basketball team, and then tomorrow I think it's the women's.
It's a sure thing, no? Isn't it
It's
like?
not. It might be a sure thing because we got like the best players to ever play the game
Right.
all in one team.
They're saying that it's cheating, though.
I
Isn't
don't
somebody
think
saying?
it's cheating just because of the fact that the rest of the world already caught up, man.
Who was saying that it wasn't fair? Mark Cuban or somebody like that?
No, I don't think it was him. It's just that the rest of the world has already caught up to us. We actually do need every single one of them to win.
See?
The USA played Serbia a couple days ago, and Serbia has probably one of the best players in the world playing for their team. And they needed all of LeBron, Steph, and Katie to go ahead and win that game.
Is it one of those situations where when they're not playing for like different countries, they're over here playing?
Yeah.
the
So
NBA?
so yeah, like I said, they have one of the best players in the world playing. He's the MVP of the NBA, the
Okay.
current MVP, and then we have one of the MVPs in our team also. Embiid, you supposedly was supposed to play with France, but he ended up playing for the United States. But he's from Cameroon. I don't know how any of this works.
I don't know
In
where
terms of
Cameroon-
that, yeah.
Where's Cameroon.
Yeah, I think it's in Africa. No, I think it's in Africa. I don't know. Anyways, he ended up playing for the United States, but that's like a story for another day. But yeah,
They won gold.
yeah, USA's playing for gold today. Like I said, Saturday, so I don't know what happened. Against France. And France has Wemby, and Wemby's probably going to become one of the greatest, if not the greatest player in the world in maybe a couple more years.
Wemby.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama. He's from France. He's about 7'4". They call him the alien. Just the fact that
Because he looks like an alien.
with his long, lanky body,
Oh,
and
okay.
he has a wingspan of like I think 8 feet. So it's going to be really hard for the USA to get through France because France also has good players. But like I said, Wemby's still learning. Look, Wemby plays for my favorite team, the Spurs, right? And my brother asked me, who are you going to root for? It's going to be hard for you to root for against Wemby because he plays for the Spurs. And I'm like, dude, I had no problem rooting against Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker when they played against the United States. So I'm going to have no problem rooting against Wemby.
You're like USA.
Yeah,
USA.
exactly. So I don't really care. But it's cool though, as a Spurs fan. Let's say the USA does lose and they end up getting silver, and Wemby gets gold. That just solidifies him as gonna be one of the greatest players ever by already winning gold against the best USA team of all time, probably assembled.
Yeah.
Because I know the Serbian team said we're playing the best team that's ever been assembled. So he already said it
The Avengers
almost.
of basketball.
The Avengers of basketball. So yeah, that's today. The USA women already won their gold medal in soccer. So we're still behind in gold medals against China, man.
Yeah. We have the most overall, no?
Overall, that's far and away.
We
Nobody's
have-
gonna catch us on
we
that.
have more silver than anybody.
Silver and bronze,
Bronze.
but the gold ones, China's there, man. I think they're 2 ahead of us. But like I said, we still got 2 more. I know at least 2 more, hopefully, gold medals to win, which is basketball for women. For sure, they should win it unless they have a terrible game.
Yeah.
And then again the men against France, and they're both against France. The women are playing against France also.
Yeah. I saw soccer, women's soccer on the TV this morning when I was eating breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know which game that was. Must have been the USA one.
It was, I don't know. They were wearing green. I was thinking I could
So it was the USA versus
some sort of Brazil or
Brazil. Yeah,
something. What's up with the breakdancing category, man?
dude. So
That was crazy how many people were making fun of Australia big time.
I started watching that, and I thought, "Hey, man, this is pretty cool," because the first two or three girls that started it off, they're pretty good.
Pretty good.
And the girl that I ended up watching in the beginning, she ended up winning gold, right? So I go, oh, she knows what she's doing. This is pretty cool. But then my wife's like, hey, we gotta go. So we left, right? And then I come back and I'm on Twitter and everybody's just started making fun of that girl that she didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, it was Australia. She was
Yeah,
wearing
so
green.
yeah, so
She was
they,
just
people
flopping
were like,
around.
so they're just letting anybody in here, and I started laughing. I was like, you know what? I guess it just as the time started going, like the I guess the break dancers weren't as good
The
as
level
they
of competition
Yeah.
started going down.
exactly. And the men was today. I haven't seen any of the men competitions.
But it's like culture, no? Isn't it breakdancing
It's
like
culture,
hip-hop
but
culture?
you know what, it's culture. It's African American culture. I think that's where it kind of more started it all. And I don't think I've seen one African American compete.
That's true. I didn't see it. I just saw all the memes that were kind of making fun of
Yeah.
that girl from Australia.
Yeah, and they were facing the girl that won faced another girl who was wearing a do rag from Ukraine or Slovakia, a white girl who was wearing a do rag.
And she was doing good. She was
I don't know, man, but I tell you, man, there's a lot of culture vultures out there.
cultural appropriation going on.
But yeah, that was funny to see. Just the what they were wearing. Also, I'm like, dude, they're wearing such East Coast clothing, but they're from like another country. It's so funny because I associate that with the East Coast, even sometimes the West Coast.
Right.
More East Coast because of just the winter wear. You know, the West Coast is more it's warmer weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny to see a Japanese girl and a Ukrainian girl and an Australian girl wear this type of clothing, which I mostly see that as New York.
Well, I gotta hand it to the people from the Olympics. They're like looking for other, I guess, categories and sports and stuff.
To get the younger
To get the
audience
younger crowd.
to watch. And you know what? This has been one of the most watched Olympics in history.
Yeah.
I was reading up that NBC is getting a lot of views, and a lot of people are saying, well, the last time we didn't watch because it was in China, and I mean, you're not going to watch many events.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on which country it's in, because
And I, for one, I agree with that. When
it's a World Cup. Remember when the World Cup was in Dubai or something, or in some Arab country that they were kind of restricting alcohol, and they were
in Qatar.
Qatar. They were restricting. They had like a whole bunch of rules, and nobody liked it.
Yeah, the thing with Qatar is that at least the games were an appropriate time for the most part. But having the games in Asia, usually in Asia, and that's nothing against Asia personally for me, it's just that their time zone literally is like a whole day ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's really hard for me to watch the games live. I literally have to wake up at 2, 3 in the morning to watch a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you're 3 or 4.
I remember waking up early to watch Team USA games like at 4 or 5 in the morning. And now none of the games were early. They had early games, but they put the USA either at 10:30 a.m. for us or at 2:30 a.m. So or 2:30 p.m. So yeah, man. I mean, it's been easier to watch the games. And they would put the USA and the primetime events in like in the middle afternoon.
Yeah.
Like 2:30 or 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like track and field, all that good stuff was there. You could watch it.
Yeah. So Russia is out of the Olympics, right? They were banned.
Yeah,
from it?
Russia is out of the Olympics,
'Cause
so
they would have taken a whole bunch of medals.
Russia
too,
would have
no?
taken probably medals in artistic swimming, probably gymnastics,
Gymnastics for sure.
probably maybe weightlifting. There's a lot of other stuff they could have probably won stuff in.
Wrestling, no, aren't they big on the wrestling too?
They probably might want some stuff on wrestling.
Weightlifting, también. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, maybe diving also. They're good at that. They're a big country, so they would have taken. I'm pretty sure they would have taken medals away from China and the United States,
Right.
because we have a lot of medals.
They would have been top 3 for sure, right?
Yeah, they usually always end up top 3. It's always like USA, China, Russia, never really in that order, but you know, they're in and abouts. They're always in the mix.
Yeah. Bueno, pues this Saturday is the last day, right? Do they do like some
Sunday's
sort
the last day.
of Sunday's the
Sunday's
last?
the last day, and then have the closing ceremony.
Do they do? It's a closing ceremony, so they do like another little show or what?
Another little show, and then basically they're handing the baton into the next city that's going to host it, which is going to be Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, U.S.
And Los Angeles says that they're ready. All they need to improve is in its infrastructure.
They need to move all the homeless out.
Yeah.
All the Skid Rows.
Yeah. They said they just need to improve infrastructure and traffic, stuff like that, because they said we got all the stadiums. We have all the stadiums. We have.
Well, they cleaned up pretty good for the Super Bowl, no?
Yeah. They have.
They got rid of all the homeless people around there for that time period.
Yeah. No, they're. I think they just said they're going to need to improve in infrastructure because and see what France did wrong in terms of what the Olympic athletes were missing.
See,
because I know they were missing air conditioning.
Big time.
They
People were
didn't really like
outside, right?
they didn't really like their beds because they were made out of cardboard.
Yeah, the intimacy repelling beds.
Yeah.
Supposedly, they're cardboard, so you
can't do anything. But
can't
although
do
they seemed they were pretty sturdy. Somebody kept on jumping on them, and then never really broke. But I'm sure the LA has something in store.
Yeah, people were complaining about the food too.
French cuisine, man. What do you think about French cuisine? I'm not a big fan of French food. I know it's stupid to say as an American, but French fries is not really like French food.
No.
But many people don't really like French food.
Yeah,
it just depends.
The open cafeteria food. But then again, the athletes, they don't eat that. They're on their own diet. No, they're doing their own thing.
I don't know why they would be complaining. They have to eat their own diet.
I don't think they're eating what they give out in the cafeteria.
Unless whatever they're handing out in the cafeteria is not any good. But, well, that's something for another.
That's something for another one.
Yeah.
You know what else came out of the Olympics, man? The pickpocketing situation. Did you hear about that? There's like a big pickpocket.
Okay, yeah.
Pickpocket community there in France,
Mm-hmm.
and they were targeting Americans, but Americans became too violent.
Of course.
So there was two cases that I want to talk about.
They had the flag "Don't tread on me" with him.
One of them was a guy that created fake wallets
Mm-hmm.
with like a battery and a taser inside of it. So he would have wallets with him, and then somebody would pickpocket it. They would open it, they would grab the first card, and they would get like a taser shock.
Wow.
So bad that it left one guy in the hospital with irregular heartbeat.
Oh man, it jump started his heart a little bit too much.
So, like, they couldn't tell who the guy was because the thief went to the hospital.
Yeah.
But like they couldn't identify whose wallet
because he
it was.
pickpocketed so many people that he just once we got home and
Right.
he just started opening the stuff he got. Bam.
So that was one case, and the police were saying, okay, this is pretty ingenious.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were looking at the wallet, and it's like a feat of engineering because it had to be thin, it had to have a nice, powerful, strong, thin battery,
Mm-hmm.
and like all the circuitry and wiring inside it. So that was pretty. I thought that was pretty.
That's pretty cool,
pretty
man.
Cool. And then another instance that I want to talk about: a guy from Texas caught a pickpocketer, grabbed him, picked him up, and threw him down a flight of stairs. So now the pickpocketers are targeting other athletes from
Like they're targeting Europeans,
nicer countries.
the Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, all that.
Canada, Japan, nicer people. They're staying away from the American flag.
Yeah, we're
basically.
violent, man. They should know by that. They should know that by now. Don't they see the news?
We are pretty violent, right?
Yeah.
Pero I just wanted to mention that was pretty funny.
Dude, it's funny though because like
The guy was from Texas.
you talk about that, and like me, that I like to watch the Olympics and get on social media to see what people are saying. You know, your patriotism. Some guy goes, "I've never been so patriotic to win for example, the game that the United States won to beat Serbia. That was a really close game, and the United States barely won."
Mm-hmm.
And somebody goes, "I've never been so patriotic in my life. I hate the United States, and I live here." Right? Like, it's so funny because there's so much stuff that happens here, right?
Right.
And some people don't like that, but yet when it comes down to it, you're gonna support your country, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's what they talk to Kevin Durant about that, and they go, what's it like to represent your country? He goes, a lot of BS happens in our country, but a lot of good stuff happens in it too.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people, left wing, right wing, down the middle, resonated with that. Somebody even put that on the dollar bill. Put that instead of "On God We Trust." Put that on there because it's true. Like a lot of bad stuff happens here, but a lot of good stuff does happen here too. So I mean, we take the good with the bad, and also we're different. Like we're built different here, man. We're not.
Yeah.
We don't like being messed with.
We're not,
literally.
we're rough. We're kind of rough.
Yeah,
right?
we're real toscos.
Yeah.
And we don't like any of that stuff, man. So,
No.
yeah, I mean, for example, I mean, we're from Texas. We live in Texas, RGV, and all that stuff, right? Yeah, man. Like, if somebody's gonna be messing with us, what's the first thing we're gonna freaking throw hands or take out a gun? That's what we do here. It's the Old West, literally the Old West.
You gotta be ready for somebody.
Yeah, you always gotta be ready, and that's the thing.
We're just a little bit extra.
Yeah, we're extra, and dude. So when we're in Europe, they don't know that. Like he said, Europeans don't expect that, man.
No.
They expect for us to just lay down and they took my wallet, whatever. No, man, you took my wallet. It's gonna be some consequences.
Like pickpocketing is like it happens where people aren't violent, like you say, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
happens
a
when people-
non-violent confrontation. It's just boom, boom, and they're out.
Yeah.
But if they feel something, and we're always on alert just because of the country that we live in, we're always on alert, man.
Yeah, you never let people get too close.
Yeah, man, you don't, because you just never know. So that happening to a guy from Texas or these guys that are engineers just know
Yeah.
what's going on, especially in France. Because France, yeah, these European countries that are so small and compact,
Right.
you're not, yeah, man, you're
Todos
gonna,
encimados,
yeah,
¿no?
the pickpocketing is a common thing over there.
Right.
I saw a video where there was a guy who was doing parkour,
Parkour.
but he was doing all that, taking people's phones. And when he got home, he had a bunch of phones with him that he was probably gonna,
So
you know,
you grab a phone and jump off a building or what?
yeah, he just get a phone. He'd be going down the stairs, take a phone, just do his little gymnastic stuff, and go get another phone. And he would just put them in his backpack, boom, 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 and like nothing. Then he'd get home, and you say he was gonna just restart all of them and reset all of them with whatever software he had and sell them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the kind of people we are, man.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna rough and rowdy. USA, puro Texas, puro RGV. All right, Jerry. You want to get into these little topics? Back to school, Jerry.
Back to school, man.
The University of Cosmetology, Arts and Sciences, the UCA school, is offering free haircuts to students for the upcoming back to school season. Did you ever get cut?
Not at UCAS.
At the UCA's?
No. My
There-
mom just took me to the
There's
barbershop.
like rumors que te dejaban like
Yeah,
'cause they were
people always got
students.
trasquilados,
Te dejaban
you
todos
know.
trasquilados, but hey man, it's a free haircut.
So haircut, it's gonna grow back.
As a student, yeah,
You'll be all right.
it'll grow back in a week or two. So yeah, good on them, man. That's good. That's good that they're offering that for people. Tax-free weekend
It's going on as we speak.
is going on as we speak. It began Friday at midnight, and it's on through Sunday at midnight.
So when you see this, it already happened.
It already
so you already got your stuff.
Right. So tax-free is on clothes.
What'd you get? Guys?
Yeah, leave a comment. What'd you
Did you
get?
get school
What's your super deal?
supplies? Did you
Well,
get
actually, there's rules,
clothes?
man. I want to talk about the rules. As each item has to be under $100, and it only goes for clothes, shoes, backpacks, and school supplies.
Mike's explaining the rules. You guys already know. Guys already got your stuff. The time you see this video.
Yeah. And the last one I got, Jerry, is your favorite comedian is coming to town.
Who is my favorite comedian?
The McAllen Performing Arts Center will host comedian Chris D'Elia September 5th.
He used to be funny, and then he did a lot of stupid stuff. When you do a lot of stupid stuff,
But they're coming down, so I think that's cool. That guy's like a pretty popular comedian, even though you don't like him very much. He's more of a young crowd kind of comedian.
yeah, probably.
Like, he appeals more to the Gen Z and stuff.
I mean, he was never really even when before all the controversy that happened with him happened, he was never really my favorite comedian.
Justin Bieber wanted him, like, specifically for his roles, no?
Yeah, I guess, but he's never really. He has more like a deadpan type of comedy.
Yeah.
Right. He's not
Yeah.
really anything.
He's coming down, I guess. We're becoming like a spot for comedians, which is good.
I guess that's good.
Fluffy has been down here a couple of times.
Fluffy goes everywhere, dude.
Mike Epps has come down.
Mike Epps, yeah, he's good.
Um,
Why do you think his movies are?
¿Quién más ha venido para acá?
George Lopez has
George
been here.
Lopez. Cristela Alonso's coming in October.
Cristela, but she's from the Valley.
Yeah, she's from the Valley, but
I don't really count that.
that's true. She's coming home.
Yeah. She's going to do it in the PSG auditorium or what?
She should, man. She should. It's available. No, it's the Dome.
Yeah. Nah, dude. When you have somebody like that, you got to put them in a good arena, state of the art.
The McAllen Performing Arts Center, como
there or in the
Viper Stadium.
the Viper Bird Ogden Arena.
But yeah, if you're a comedian out there, come down to the Valley, man.
Yeah, we like to
Yeah,
laugh.
this guy's gonna sell out. I'm pretty
think
sure.
so?
Crystalia, I'm pretty sure, man.
Because we're really big into comedy, right?
Right.
So we know the up and coming comics. We know what's going on out there.
Sinbad.
Sinbad, this guy. It's from like the 80s, right?
70s, 80s, yeah, man.
Somebody's watching this that's 24 years old. Like, who's Sinbad?
Who's Sinbad?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But like for real,
Bill Burr.
like yeah, we're into those guys, right?
Yeah.
But like, if you really into comedy, you have to know like who Chris D'Elia is. If you didn't watch like the show that he was on, Whitney, when it was on NBC,
Right.
Like what was it, like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, maybe?
More, man. More. I think 10.
So
10 years ago.
yeah, so I mean I like that show. It was not too bad.
Whitney Cummings is funny too.
Yeah, she's funny.
She should come down here.
She should, man. That's somebody I would watch.
Yeah.
She's original, like Nikki Glazer, Whitney Cummings, those type of female comics I do like.
Right.
Like whoever's on the roast, like if you saw Tom Brady's roast, like the main roasters, like whoever's on there, are the ones that you want to see.
That Tony.
Kill Tony. But he's in Austin, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Not that big of a drive, man.
If you want to see him, he's there.
6 hours, come down here.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, it is. I mean, yes, we're becoming a spot for comedy, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see some other big time comics come over here.
Like
watch.
as of right now, like the triangle is like the Austin, Houston, San Antonio, no? That's like the little triangle that they do.
They do, and every once in a while, one just comes to the Valley.
Right.
Because they want to get also people from Mexico coming over here and watching the show.
I mean, the spring break brings people down too.
Yeah.
No? To the island.
Yeah, and then you get all big time artists going to the island and doing their stuff. So the Valley gets stuff all the time. We get gigs and we get famous artists coming here. But yeah, man. If we're gonna get cool comedians and funny comedians, that's a good start.
Yeah. We need a comedy club. There's no comedy clubs here in the Valley, isn't there?
There's not really any comedy clubs. There used to be, I think, a long time ago, but I don't know what happened to it. And then we've gone to like banquets and stuff together, and we see like the comedians that start off. I mean, sometimes they're not that great, so
they crash and burn.
Yeah, man. That was such a. Me and Mike, I remember we were talking about this not too long ago. We saw some comedians were on during a banquet for our work, and the guy who was the opening act, man, just was so bad.
He bombed.
He bombed big time. Basically, the guy that he was opening for even like roasted him.
Addressed it, yeah.
Yeah, man. So when he did that, that was funny, man. But yeah, it had to be done.
Had to be done, man.
And he got paid, so it's okay. So.
Yeah. I mean, so long as they're getting paid, man, they can bomb all they want.
Pretty much.
It's experience for them, man.
Yeah, man.
It's cringe.
It's cringy, dude.
We have our own cringe.
I wanted to die from. Yeah, we got our own cringe here, but man, I wanted to die from cringe hearing that guy, man.
Nothing like my dad jokes, right, Jerry?
No, not those guys. That's a different type of cringe right there, man.
All right. Speaking of dad jokes, want to go into the dad joke?
Yeah, man. I guess so.
Okay. Why did the whale blush?
Why did the whale blush?
It saw the ocean's bottom. Episode 69.
Nice, but nah.
I got another one, Jerry.
Another one?
Yeah. Have you ever had a bad sausage?
No.
What? It's the worst. It's the worst. Like a bratwurst.
Yes, I know, Mike.
All right. I didn't think you knew. All right, Jerry. So we're good.
What's next? The snack of the.
We got the snack. Unless you have like a movie review,
I didn't watch anything, man.
No. There's nothing coming out.
I mean, the Alien movie, I guess, and some other movies are coming out, but my wife doesn't really want to watch Alien with me, so I might have to wait to review that one.
Wait to see it on TV.
Even though I'm a big,
Well. All right, we're going to the snack. You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready, bro.
This time it's not a drink. This time I got an actual snack.
Okay.
So today we have the cereal popcorn Fruity Pebbles flavored.
Interesting.
Fruity Pebbles popcorn.
Fruity Pebbles Popcorn. I think I already know how this is going to
So
taste.
we'll see how it goes. Get into your brain how Fruity Pebbles tastes. Come on, Jerry.
All right. I'm not a popcorn fan, by the way.
Oh,
No. So
I guess stuck in your teeth or what?
I just don't like the whole part of it, but we'll see.
Let's see, Fruity Pebbles. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer, putting like sugary cereal on salty popcorn.
It tastes exactly like Fruity Pebbles, man. Exactly like it.
Like, I think the popcorn should be a little bit more salty, because all you taste is Fruity Pebbles.
This is the type of popcorn I would eat then.
See?
It tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Like candied popcorn.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
How do they make it stick to the popcorn though?
Sugar, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
So you could see the Fruity Pebbles kind of stuck to it, right? Is there Fruity Pebbles? Yeah.
There's a lot of it.
So I don't know if the camera could see it, but there's Fruity Pebbles right here stuck to the popcorn.
Well, I like Fruity Pebbles, man. Of course, I like Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up for me.
2 thumbs up.
I'm a Fruity Pebble fan. Who doesn't like Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. The popcorn.
And if you guys like popcorn, sweet popcorn, this is what it is.
It's pretty good. I like it. I give it 2 thumbs up too. The popcorn, I think it should be a little bit more saltier. Is that a word, saltier?
I guess.
Nutritional facts, Jerry. Not good for you.
It says here, do not eat. Nah, it's actually 150 calories. Not too bad.
For the whole bag, or serving size is like 2 kernels?
No, it says here, serving size, 1 container.
Ah,
So, not too bad. I guess because it's just popcorn.
yeah.
It probably just has a lot of sugar, but it's not too bad. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles. This is.
If you guys, obviously, everybody's tasted Fruity Pebbles. If you're watching the snack review, it's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah. Well, all right, Jerry. That is the end of our show.
End of episode 69.
Nice. All right. So we have social media. Follow us on social media. We have X, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. We also have full episodes on YouTube and Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe. Give us more subs
So we could do more snack
so
reviews.
we can do more snack reviews. And we're doing pretty good on TikTok, man. We're up to 130 subs.
So, guys, if you're watching this, keep on subscribing.
Yeah. And me and Jerry are talking about it. So if they ever do shut down TikTok, we're moving to what? WhatsApp and
WhatsApp. I don't know how we're going to move to WhatsApp. We're going to move to Snapchat.
Snapchat. Ándale. There's a lot of people using WhatsApp. No?
No, but I thought of social media. That's more like chatting.
Oh, okay. But Snapchat también, no?
Yeah, but Snapchat, you can post videos.
Ah, okay. So we'll do Snapchat then. We'll move to Snapchat. Well, thank you all for staying to the end of the show. Jerry, thank you for being my co-host.
Thanks, Mike.
And we hope you have a great rest of your day, and we hope you have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday.